Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Home to Inspire DIY and Decor, and today I have for you a Dollar Tree haul. So today I'll be sharing some new items to my store, things that I haven't seen before. So hope you enjoy this haul. And comment down below if you guys have seen any of these items that I'm going to share with you, or if you have other things that I may have not shared that your store carries. Because some stores, as you know, are later to get things than others. So that's why it's good to shop multiple Dollar Tree stores if you're looking for something in particular. Or if you just want to see what all is out there. So here we go. First things first, I did find these galvanized metal farm animals. So this is the chicken. And then the cow. And the pig. I did pick up 2 of the chickens just because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to use one for, and I may wanted to use another chicken for a different project. So I grabbed 2 of the chickens, 1 cow and 1 pig. So I think that's pretty awesome find for $1.25. You can't beat the price. I'm sure they'd go for a lot more if you bought these at a craft store. So that's a good deal. And I also did find this home wreath sign. It's also in a galvanized metal. And I just got one of these. This would make a good hanger for a wreath, like an actual wreath. Or you could put this like on a wood box frame and create like a sign with it. So the possibilities are endless with these galvanized metal cutouts. And hope you guys find this in your store or have found these, because this is the first time that I've seen these at my store. So I was really excited when I saw these. Next up, I did grab a couple more of these wood slats because I feel that these are very versatile and they are good for a lot of projects. So why not grab them while you see them? Because sometimes you just don't ever know what you need them for until you're in the middle of doing a project, and then you'll wish that you did grab them when you did see them. So here's 2 pieces of wood that I think would come in handy. I did find these 2 dry erase houses that are made of wood. Pretty cool. Again, you can actually use this as a dry erase board or use it for a whole new project. Maybe put like a vinyl paper in here or some kind of scrapbook paper, paint the outsides a different color. You can use this as a picture frame. Maybe you can add a clothespin and attach a picture here and then write some words or the name of the person that's in the frame or the name of the occasion of the picture that was taken. So those are just some ideas that I have. You can definitely use them for anything that you want to, but I thought these were pretty cute, and I do believe they came in a chalkboard version as well. I saw them the last time that I was at a different Dollar Tree. I didn't grab them, but I do recall seeing them. I didn't see them at this Dollar Tree that I went to for this haul, but I did see these dry erase ones and I went ahead and grabbed them. So next I did pick up a face brush. It's a facial brush that you use for cleaning your face. Thought that was interesting. I'm always looking for any new gadgets to wash my face with, and thought that was pretty cool to try. And I grabbed this makeup brush holder. I'm not planning on using it as a makeup brush holder. I just thought the potentials are endless with this. It has a nice like laser cutout of roses. It came in a pink and a blue and I believe a lavender, but I chose the blue. I probably would repaint this anyway, depending on what the project is, but I figured I just grab one for whatever ideas come to mind. This could be used as a vase if you wanted to. It could be used as a candle holder, of course, a flameless candle or an LED light, tea light. You could put this on top of like a candle like a base, like a pillar, candle pillar holder, and elevate this so it could be higher, and then just put something in here. I'm sure the light that would glow from these cutouts would be really pretty at night. So that's an idea. Then of course I grabbed a couple more of these Mod Podge bottles because I do use these often when I'm crafting. So I like to grab these whenever I do make a trip to Dollar Tree if I know I'm running low, and I believe I need some now, so I went ahead and grabbed them. Next up, I did find a really cool item, which again is new to me and my first time seeing at my store. It's this square-shaped pegboard. I grabbed 3 of them. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna use them, obviously for storage reasons, but I don't know how I'm gonna actually display it, like if I want to actually attach it to a piece of wood directly to the wall, or form it in some way so that it's sort of like a freestanding piece of storage. So not exactly sure about that, but I went ahead and grabbed those because they're useful. And they also had this pegboard shelf. So these are part of the whole pegboard system that you see here. They have these hooks that you use to attach onto the holes like this. And I think it's pretty cool. It's like a shelf that you can set any of your supplies on. And obviously this you can use for any of your tools, scissors or pliers, anything that you want to hang. I did grab some of these pegboard hooks that go into the holes, and again, it's something useful to hang like scissors or anything with a handle on it, or with like a string or something that you can like loop it around the hook too. I grabbed like 3 of those, 3 packs of those, because I figured it's good to have more, because I'm not really sure when Dollar Tree does run out of stuff. As you guys know, if you're an avid Dollar Tree shopper, it's really hard to know when they're going to get things back in supply. So if you see something now, make sure you grab it, because you don't know when it's going to come back. So I grabbed 2 of these shelves. And then they also had this ring hook. And again, you attach it to the pegboard. And I believe when you hang it onto the pegboard, it can hold items within this circle part. So I'd have to kind of play with this whole pegboard system to see how everything all fits together and actually works out. Next, I also found a pegboard cup holder. Again, it's part of this whole system. You can use this for any paintbrushes or pens, markers. Sky's the limit. I grabbed 1. I should have grabbed more than 1, because you can never have enough storage. So as a crafter, you know that stuff like this is very useful. It comes in handy, and I may go back and grab more of these, possibly another one of the pegboards, because I thought I grabbed 4, but I actually just have 3. So we'll see. And then I wanted to show you these macrame cotton cords. These are pretty neat. I've never seen this before at any of the Dollar Trees that I frequent. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go ahead and grab several of these cords, because if you're just wanting to use this for small projects, then this is definitely the way to go. It's just to buy small quantities at the Dollar Tree. But if you're actually like a person who makes macrame or uses it for like large projects, then this is probably not the most cost-effective way to go. You probably would get your money's worth if you went to a regular craft store like Joann's or Hobby Lobby and grabbed like a large spool of macrame cord. But for my purpose, it's just to make like simple knots if I wanted to add it to a project, or to use as a hanging cord or some sort. So definitely this is worth worth it for me to just go ahead and grab a few of these. So again, I don't know when I'm going to use this or what the purpose is for this, but it's nice to have things available so when you do need it, you have it. And then I found some new ribbons that are, again, new to me. I'm not sure if these have been around, but they're definitely new to me. I've never seen these before. They came in several colors, so I grabbed this sort of grayish, I don't know, that looks like a gray color, and this is like a brown color. I believe it came in pink as well. I didn't grab that. I just went with more neutral colors since it's most of the decorations I do make or DIYs I make is more towards the farmhouse look, and I felt like these were more appropriate for that style. So I grabbed one of each. And then I found some new rub-on transfers. These are really interesting. They're by Crafter Square. They come on this sort of like paper backing, which is strange, but I guess we'll see how it works. Hopefully they stick well. Sometimes these things don't really work out that great, but I find Dollar Tree rub-on seems to work pretty effectively. So I grabbed two of the ones with flowers, and it has like a bee, a heart, some words, and some backgrounds. I thought that was pretty neat. I can definitely see this for any farmhouse project, any shabby chic projects, anything really. I just think it's really pretty. Then I grabbed this one. The letters spell out wish, and there you have a heart and some, I believe those are leaves or feathers and butterflies. So again, that's really pretty. So these are good just to fill in spots like on a project that you're working on. If you have like empty spots that look plain, that you feel like it needs sprucing, it's nice to have these little things on hand, because they do elevate a project and make it a lot nicer and cuter, in my opinion. And then I found one that's more of a monogram rub-on transfer. It comes with the wreaths and the letters. So like if you wanted to do an initial, you can just pick the letter of the person's name and put it right in the center of the wreath. At the bottom, they came with some wreaths and some animals at the bottom here. You have a rabbit, a deer, and I'm not really sure what that is. It's sort of covered, but we'll see how that looks and how that works. And the last of the transfers is more of like a phrase or a saying. I'm not really sure. Something about family. So that would be a good thing to use for a sign. Like if you wanted to do a sign, this would be good for that type of project. And then I found some new Flame Glow solar light stakes. I grabbed 4 of these. Again, I thought they were pretty interesting. They're different than your average solar lights. These, I guess, make like a glow, like a flame glow, to mimic the look of like a candle. I'm assuming. I haven't tried it. But I guess flame glow with a flickering light, that's sort of like the idea behind these solar stakes. So we shall see. I'm gonna put these out in my backyard, and I'm sure they'll do just fine. They look really nice, pretty good quality, but we shall see how they stand up. Then I have a vase, a bud vase. They had like 4 different styles and more iridescent colors, but I chose this one because it has like this sort of hobnail look to it. And if you wanted to replicate the look of like an antique hobnail, you can definitely paint this white and make it look like antique milk glass because of the little knobs on it. It gives it that effect, like sort of that, the look of a hobnail, like an antique hobnail milk glass. So I thought that was pretty cool, but you can definitely leave it as is and use it the way it's made. I mean, it's pretty just the same, but I'm more than likely would probably paint this. And then I found some new green picks. They had these two styles that I saw. This is more of a fern. And the neat thing about these is that they're not attached to like a full like bunch. So these are all individually cut off and they're not attached together. So you don't have all the extra. So if you wanted like to use something like this on a project without having to cut pieces off of a stem, this would be good. And they lay flat, so they're good like if you're trying to like glue them onto a frame project or something. They would lay really well, nice and flat. And then I found this as well. I'm not sure what kind of leaf this is, but I grabbed just one of each. And this is like a bright green color. Really interesting. If you wanted to make these into more like a modern or glam look, or more into that kind of decor style, you can definitely paint these as well, like spray paint them. I've seen where people have spray painted leaves like this, like in metallic colors like gold and silver, and just made like some sort of framed artwork. Yeah, that's just an idea, but I'm not sure what I'm going to use this for and how I'm going to use this, but I'll find something for it. And then I found a couple new flowers. So here we have a yellow flower. It says dianthus on it. I think it's really pretty. It looks more expensive than $1.25 in my opinion. I think these leaves definitely add something to it because it's more like that very springy, very farmhouse looking type color, that light green. I don't know, in my opinion, that's how I look at this. This is a pink version of it. Again, it's really pretty. Not exactly sure where I'm going to use this, but when I do make some sort of flower arrangement or a wreath, these will be very handy. They also had another color. I just can't remember what color they had of this aside from the pink and the yellow, but I chose to grab these two colors. I'm just more into these as opposed to the third one that they had, which I can't recall at this moment. So I grabbed 2 pinks and 2 yellows. Next, I grabbed some of these olive berry branches. So they look like this, and they say olive berry. They're pretty long stems, so you can fit them in a taller vase. It's not bad for $1.25. They do have a little bit longer version of this at Walmart. I think for like $3 and change, because I bought some before. But for $1.25, like, this isn't bad at all. It looks pretty similar to the ones at Walmart, so I just grabbed 3 of these. Again, you can put these in a vase or you can use them on a wreath, so possibilities are endless. I just grabbed those. I thought they were pretty cool. And then I saw this planter. It's in this sort of periwinkle. I'm not sure if that's the correct color, but it's in this color. It's like a really light bluish, purple-ish color. And it's a plastic planter. Pretty good size. Trying to find if the size is on here. It just says 8 inch. so I'm assuming it's an 8-inch pot, 20 centimeters. I did grab just one. I was gonna grab two, but I stuck with the one until I figure out what I'm gonna do with this. I'm pretty sure I'll probably use it to repot some of my house plants that are outgrowing their current pots. So I will transfer it to this. You can spray paint this if you wanted to. If you just like the size of it and the style of it, but you don't like the color, you can definitely spray paint it. You can also use chalk paint. You can stencil it if you wanted to. You can do anything. You can embellish this however you want to fit any style that you want. So I grabbed that. Okay, that wraps it up for my Dollar Tree haul. As a bonus, I did want to share a very small Hobby Lobby haul during their 75% off sale clearance. I thought I'd go ahead and share that in this video since I don't have very many things from Hobby Lobby, and it wouldn't make sense to create a video just for the small amount that I have, so I'll go ahead and throw that in on this haul. Here is a shelf that I found at Hobby Lobby for $8.74. Really cute, very farmhouse. Has some hooks on it. It looks like barnwood. Like that, it looks like barnwood. Very rough. And it looks like this on the side. Trying to adjust my camera so you can see this better. Apologize for all the movement, but this is the shelf for $8.74, and it was normally $35, so 75% off. I think that was a great deal. Next, I have this sign. One says brush your teeth, the other one says wash your hands, and this was on clearance for $4.49. Normally $18 at Hobby Lobby, and it's made of metal, or it sounds like enamel, metal enamel with a metal stand. So again, very cute. Reminds me of like the Hearth and Hand or the Magnolia style. This is very similar to the type of signs that line has at Target. And then I purchased this metal. It's probably cast iron. It's really heavy. It looks like a vintage faucet handle or spout, and a very dark bronze finish. I thought this was really cool. I do plan on making a water fountain. So when I saw these on clearance, I grabbed them. It was $5.49, normally $21.99. So not bad of a price at all. I've been wanting to make a water fountain for the backyard, so I thought this would make a cool feature to add in the water fountain, using some galvanized buckets, and that way it would look like water was coming out of a spout. I thought that was pretty cool. So I grabbed a couple of those because I'm not exactly sure if I want to make more than one fountain. And then I have, not really sure what this is, but they're made of galvanized metal. They look really antique. They have some measurements right here. I suppose you can use this for like utensils in your kitchen, or cooking utensils since they're a little bit taller. Or just a decoration piece. You could even add some flowers in here if you wanted to, or some cotton stems to really give it that farmhouse look, or any type of flowers that you desire. And it has like this handle with a wood piece right here. It looks like a spindle. And this was normally $19.99, and it was on clearance for $5.49, so I grabbed that. You can even roll up kitchen towels if you wanted to. Roll them up, put them in here as a decorative touch. And then I was really happy and shocked when I found these. So these are like these glass vases that come in this seagrass or whatever you want to call this. It's some type of grassy material, a woven material. Here's the bottom, but it looks like this, and it has two handles. And I was very shocked and pleased when I found these for a really cheap price. This was going for 40 bucks retail price, but at the 75% off clearance, it was on markdown for $9.99. So that was really shocking. And for it to be at that really cheap price, it's even cheaper than if you were to just make this yourself or DIY it yourself. Like, you would have to buy the bottle and then create this piece here, and it would definitely cost you more than 10 bucks. So I thought that was a steal. This is the larger of the two. Sorry, that was my cat. So this is the smaller of the two. As you can see side by side, there's a difference in height. This one was on retail for $29.99, but marked down to $7.49. Again, same design. It's just glass with this woven seagrass material and the two handles. These actually come out. So this is what the glass bottles look like. And you've seen this, I'm sure, in a lot of stores. Like, they sell them like this by themselves on their own. They sell them at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, those type of stores, even Target, and they go for really expensive. A lot of people just use it like this. I have a few that are just glass on its own without the woven, this part right here, the woven part. And I like them. They're good for long stems. They're good for like putting lamb's ear in it or eucalyptus stems. That's what I've used them for in the past. But I do like the little added element of this woven basket material. I think it's a cool touch, and again, for the really cheap markdown, I couldn't pass it up. I went ahead and grabbed one of each size. I think these were the only two sizes that I saw. There could have been a larger one. I didn't see it, but I just grabbed one small and one large. And I believe I have one last item to share, and it's just this galvanized, I think it's called an olive bucket. I have one already, but this was on markdown for $6.24, normally 25 bucks. I have had one for a while. I just use it to add fern leaves. I've also used it in the past to add bunches of lamb's ear. So again, it's one of those versatile pieces that you can virtually add anything to it. It doesn't have to be leaves. It doesn't have to be flowers or plants. You can add towels in there, magazines. The inside is pretty big. Just, it could store anything really. If you wanted to add in a small throw blanket, you can, and just put it right next to a sofa. But it does have a hanging feature in the back. So it's definitely meant to be hung up, but you can definitely use it for other purposes. It stands pretty freely on its own. It has a nice wide base at the bottom, so no need for really hanging it up. You can just let it stand on a corner of, of a room or something, and just use it for anything. Another idea would be to make this higher. You can just maybe put this on a stand or something. You can put it on top of a table, but if you wanted to like make it more of a permanent stand, you can glue this onto something that has height to it. Even screw it in if you wanted it to really be permanent. Just drilling a hole at the bottom and gluing it onto a table or something. So you can use your imagination, but this can be used in so many ways. So I believe that wraps up my hauls. That was a collective haul from Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. And I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. I was excited about everything that I found. And I hope that you guys are able to find some of the things that I found at your Dollar Trees and Hobby Lobbies. Please comment down below which of the items you want to find for yourself. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Give me a like, and don't forget to share this video with other people that you think may enjoy the content. Thank you for watching and have a great day.